there, my beautiful friends. I hope you're having a fantastic day and welcome to another video. I am just so grateful that you're here joining me along on this amazing kitchen day. I'm taking advantage of the fact that it's freaking raining. It's pouring down raining outside, and I have this beautiful kitchen to do some cooking in today. Thank you to my wonderful friend, Natalie, for allowing me to spend some time in her kitchen. I have not had a full-blown cooking day in a hot minute, and I'm actually extremely stoked on it. The reason I started this YouTube channel is because I love cooking and I love sharing recipes. I love experimenting in the kitchen and eating yummy food. So let's do all of those things today. Okay, so my plan today is to make a cashew cream sauce for toast with banana. That's gonna be breakfast. We're going to make some puff pastry with strawberry jam, and a drizzle of chocolate. We're gonna make a Thai curry tofu dish with carrot and celery. We're gonna make a chocolate cake, I think. I'm debating whether or not to make like peanut butter noodles, super saucy, spicy, gingery, or jackfruit tacos. I guess we'll see how the day goes and see how we feel, see what we want, see what we're craving. But first things first, breakfast. 3/4 of a cup of cashews, hot water. Let soak for about 10 minutes. Add a small amount of water to a pot. Put it on the stove on low to medium heat and place a metal or glass bowl on top. Place about 1/2 cup of chocolate into the metal bowl. Touch of oil if needed. Remove from the heat. So the reason my chocolate looks really disgusting and like super clumpy is because it's been melted in my car several times, and it's 85% dark chocolate. So it's naturally a little bit more dry and rich and not as oily or viscous, but still perfectly fine chocolate that needs to be used, and this is the perfect recipe to do that for. Add your strained cashews, chocolate, 2 tablespoons brown sugar, teaspoon of maca, 1 scoop of vanilla protein powder. I use the one by Sprout Living, 1/4 cup plant milk. I'm going to scrape down the sides and add a splash more oat milk to this. Add your chocolate mixture on top of some warm toasted sourdough bread. A banana, more of the mixture, and peanut butter. A chocolate peanut butter dream. Add some coconut chips. This is bomb. Like, how could it not be? I mean, it's like chocolate sweetness with peanut butter and banana and sourdough bread. Like, it's literally every single amazing thing in the world all put together on one plate. Like, what? Why have I never done this before? So the only thing with this recipe is you will have lots of this left over. I'm planning on making some sort of chocolate cake, brownie, whatever today. So I will be using this on top of that. But if you make this amount, then you have enough to have multiple of these or share with your friends. Okay. This is the bite. Oh no, I lost it. Okay. Oh. This is the bite. So good. Oh, hot. I think I just burnt my tongue.
I was making my way across town, trying to get to you.
After our little grocery shop / coffee adventure, I'm back, ready to get back in the kitchen. I want to make something special and cute for the girls because I feel like they're just helping me out so much, and the least I can do is make a little sweet treat for them. So I got, ow, ow, ow. My skull is pulsing. Croissants. Because making dough for croissants is really time consuming and exhausting. So I just thought might as well get something that's already delicious. We'll make some homemade strawberry jam. And once they're done in the oven, we will drizzle them with 70% dark chocolate. Should I put chocolate in them before oh, yes. Yep. That's gonna happen. Let's dive into this absolute deliciousness. 2 cups of strawberries, 2 tablespoons sugar, ½ teaspoon chia seeds. Stir on low heat. I haven't opened one of these in years, like since I was a little kid. Press on line and twist. Oh, got him. I'm gonna lay all the pastries out so that way they're easy to roll up once the strawberry jam is done. I'm gonna smush these strawberries and turn up the heat a touch so that way some of the liquid evaporates. Keep it moving while the heat is high so that way the strawberries don't burn to the pot. I'm going to place a dollop of strawberry jam onto the pastries and spread it out.
A massive thank you, as always, to Squarespace for sponsoring today's video. I love Squarespace because it makes it easy and accessible for small businesses to create a wonderful, beautiful website that's easy for them to run, but also easy for their customers to navigate. Have you ever been on an old website and it's just absolutely dreadful? Don't do that to yourself or to your business. Create something that's stunning and easy for all of your customers or clients to use. And you can do that by using one of the pre-made templates that they have. You can either leave it as it is, just dragging in your own photos and writing different descriptions, or change things up with the color scheme, the text, move things around, add different boxes, really make it unique to you and your business. And once you have your website all set up, send out beautiful email campaigns to drive people to it. If you'd like to try out Squarespace, then head to squarespace.com for a free trial. Yes, try all of the tools for free. And when you're ready to launch that beautiful website of yours, head to squarespace.com/JuliaAyres to get 10% off of your first purchase of a domain or website. Thank you so much, as always, to Squarespace for sponsoring today's video. Now, let's get on to it.
So I'm now just going to whip together a quick late lunch, a very late lunch. It's like 4 o'clock, but I'm going to make a Thai curry. This is a super simple recipe. We're just chopping up a few veggies and we're actually just going to use a pre-made Thai curry paste. But excuse me, people, I'm busy. I'm going to chop up a little bit of extra garlic and ginger to add to the flavor to it, coconut milk, and let's go. Let's get into it. First things first, we're gonna chop up half of an onion. Heat a pan on low heat, add some olive oil and our chopped onion. Dice 2 ribs of celery. Chop 1 carrot, somewhat small. Once the onion has started to brown, add your celery and carrot. Crush and mince 4 to 5 cloves of garlic. Mince just means chop really small. I'm gonna go over it a couple times just to break it down further. Push that aside and let's chop some ginger. I'm gonna slice ½ of an inch very thinly and then just go over that a couple times. Season well with salt. Cube ½ a block of tofu. Open a can of coconut milk. And open a can of mini corn. Add the can of coconut milk to the veggies. Add 2 tablespoons of red Thai curry paste. I'm using this one as it doesn't have any fish sauce and it's vegan. Stir the curry paste in. Also add 1 tablespoon worth of tomato paste. This is optional. I just have it and want to use it. Add the tofu. I'm gonna add a bit of fresh chunked tomato just because I need to use it up, and some kale that I really want to use up. Also add a half a can of that corn. You can turn up the heat a touch, but it's not necessary. It'll slowly cook. I'm gonna give this at least 15 minutes. I cooked some rice and now I'm going to plate it up. And now to plate up our curry, trying not to make a mess. Sprinkle with some cilantro, and there we go. It needs a touch more salt. For how simple this recipe was, I would say it's perfect for a rainy evening. Easy to throw together and could impress some guests as well. So if you're looking for a simple, warming dinner idea for some friends, this could be it. You could also make a larger amount of this and have it for lunch. I think having some rice prepped separately, having curry prepped, be great to warm up in the microwave at your job, and pretty nutritious as well. Cheers. So I'm parked just outside of my friend's place and we're planning on making dinner together. I'm not sure what we're going to make or what we're going to come up with, but she says she has a bunch of stuff to use up from her garden, and using fresh produce, especially homegrown fresh produce, is just so awesome and it makes my heart light up. So can't wait to get my hands on that and make something delicious and nourishing with her. I may have to voice over this part because I am hanging out with my friend and enjoying that time with her and chit-chatting and whatever. So cue the voiceover and a delicious meal.
Hello? Hello? Is this thing on? Huh? Is it on? Ah! Okay, I think it is. Okay, guys, I started off by chopping up half of a red onion, which I will cut up the rest of this red onion in a hot minute. I'm cooking for 3 people, so me, my friend, and her fiance. And I'm used to cooking for 1, so I had my mind on one brain. 1 stomach, I should say. I also chopped up a decent amount of ginger and garlic, threw that into the frying pan, and then we got the rest of the red onion in here along with some red cabbage, and this is just on low heat, as low as it can go. We want all of these flavors to marinate really well, slowly, with a decent amount of salt as well. We are going to make a sauce, but first things first, I just squeezed a full lime's juice into a bowl and then started chopping up some herbs as well. Some green onion from the garden, some basil from the garden, and some cilantro that's been sitting in my cooler for way too long and looked very sad, but it's got to be used. In our sauce, we got gochujang spice, gochujang, soy sauce, rice vinegar, sesame oil, agave syrup for a little bit more sweetness, and probably about 1/3 of a cup of chunky peanut butter. If you don't have chunky peanut butter, smooth will work just fine, but it was really nice to have little bits of peanuts in the sauce. But you can just top your stir fry with some peanuts as well. I threw some green beans and some green peas into the mixture that were homegrown from her garden. A whole block of tofu, a decent amount of salt. Yes, make sure you salt everything. Tofu is pretty plain, so when you add it to a frying pan, salt is necessary. I added a little bit of the sauce because we were waiting for the rice to finish cooking, and I just wanted the flavors to kind of sit on everything for a hot minute. And then once the rice was finished, I added the rest of the sauce with a good amount of water as well, just to make sure it's really saucy and stays moist and doesn't dry out. We are making a big cucumber salad with a massive cucumber from her garden. And the flavors in this are some rice vinegar, agave syrup, lime juice, salt, a decent amount of salt, chili flakes, and some sesame seeds as well. And now I'm plating up my bowl, and here we go. An absolute beauty meal with a lot of homegrown fresh produce, super flavorful and spicy, I also drank a couple glasses of white wine with this meal as well, which was really beautiful because the white wine was cooling to the mouth, cooling to the spice. It was nice and crisp. But if you aren't a massive fan of spicy things, that's totally okay. What I would do is, in replacement of all of the gochujang spice, maybe add half of it or a quarter of it and add then tomato paste in replacement. So you still get that depth of flavor and the color of the sauce, but it's not as spicy as if you were to add the whole amount of gochujang. You can also serve this up with rice noodles. We had a rock, paper, scissors moment to determine whether or not we were going to have rice or rice noodles, and rice was a great choice, but rice noodles would also be amazing.
Hello, my friends. It's the next day. I don't know if this does anything, changing it like this, but we're gonna hope. So yesterday I made a bunch of delicious recipes, and if you try any of those recipes, please let me know down in the comments. I know this wasn't a typical like what I eat in a day. I usually vlog on those days, but I really just felt the need to hang out in the kitchen and make lots of delicious recipes, and that was the vibe that I was carrying. So I hope you enjoyed today's video and got some value out of it in some way or another. The recipes, well, they're in the video, but I will also write them down in the description box as well for you. So I hope you have a beautiful rest of your damn day, and I hope you can get creative in the kitchen. Try something new, eat something nourishing, and remember that you need food to survive. And that food should also be something that you enjoy and are looking forward to and feels good and makes you happy. And I know that's not possible for everyone right in this moment, but I'm telling you, as time goes on and we affirm these things to ourselves, it gets easier. I'm sending you all the love in the world, and I hope you have a beautiful rest of your damn day, and I'll see you again so very soon. If you could hit the like button and subscribe button, I really appreciate it as well. It definitely helps out my channel, and yeah, just spread the love. Okay, bye guys. Mwah.